Hello, and welcome back to Remnant from the Ashes. Um, we're going to do something a little different in this episode. We're going to press pause on the campaign. Um, where I believe we're pretty close to the end of ROM. Now that we got that key item that we picked up in the last episode. But I wanna check out adventure mode. So there's this world settings. So every time we come to one, or at least whenever we come to the main one here at Ward 13, the main home base, you can go down to world settings. We've got the campaign. You know, we've been playing the campaign for almost 6 hours. Difficulty normal. You can re-roll that campaign and just start all over, and it will start the game as difficult as you enter it. So like my gear score is 6 because I got +3 boss weapons, which count as +6, and then my armor is +5, +5, +4, and it kind of rounds up, if you will. So I'm gear score 6. So if I create a new adventure mode, it's gonna roll it so that it's gear score 6, so that it's level appropriate. So we can go back and do stuff in Earth and like try and get different dungeons so that we can get different weapons. So that's kind of the idea here, is to just, I haven't really got that much on this playthrough so far. So let's just dive into an adventure mode. You can read there on the screen what it says. And looks like you can only do 3: ROM, Yaisha, and Earth. So I'm going to do an Earth. We've been playing on normal, which is what we're going to continue playing on. And it's going to create us just a random Earth world. But there's no additional story associated with this, and we can re-roll this at any time. Like, let's say there was a particular dungeon you're looking for, you can just keep re-rolling. Like as a for instance, the weapon that we got at the end of the last episode. On my first playthrough, I got a different weapon, not from that boss, but I got a different dungeon there. Yeah, or there was different dungeons that I ran into. So I ended up with different gear than I ended up with this time. Oh, that's pretty lucky, a purple already. Speaking of which, here's the gun. The Defiler. Let's check out. That's the secondary mode that so here's normal. And then we activate the secondary mode. It does that volley shot there. Pretty insane damage. I really only need to be killing these guys to stay alive. So we found the purple already, so now let's just look for dungeons and hopefully some elites spawn, because I need lots of luminite crystals. And I think for this episode we're just, maybe even just for the entire adventure mode, because basically what will happen is it won't be quite as big as what we ran into for the story mode, but eventually we'll end it like a world boss. So on our current playthrough we fought Singe, and on my first playthrough I fought Singe, so I thought Singe was the only boss that can spawn there, but I looked it up and it turns out there's another boss that could have spawned that I've never fought. So I don't even know what boss weapon you get from them, so it'll be interesting to see kind of what we get through these. So hopefully this isn't a dungeon we've done before. So as you can see, rating versus zone, saying my defense is still low, but my my gun damage is on point. But if I went back to Earth on our playthrough, our offense and defense would probably be both like with green arrows going up. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, I don't believe I've done this dungeon. We certainly didn't do this one on the playthrough. So just keeping an eye out for purple shinies, blue shinies. Might even get lucky and find a simulacrum. It's not guaranteed that a simulacrum will spawn in adventure mode. But then you could just keep re-rolling adventure modes and just keep farming. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if after we complete ROM, which we're really close to, I think, moving away from ROM and heading to the next world. Once we do that, I wouldn't mind actually doing a ROM adventure mode, just to kind of, because the gun that I got the last time ended up being my favorite gun that I ever found, and at a minimum I'd love to get it and show it to you guys, even if I don't use it for the rest of the playthrough, which would be kind of boring if I just used one gun for the whole playthrough. It would be nice to at least get it so you guys can see it, and maybe it can get us out of some tricky situations, because it's insane. Like, it just felt so good to use. Had such high damage. It was just maybe even OP. I don't know. But I'll say no more and hope at some point we stumble across it. Elite. Let's pull out Big Mud. Oh, did you see that? Right behind me. I turned around. I turned around and he was right there. Literally spawned right behind me. Like, that's when the game wants you dead. When it's like, here's a larger enemy for the area. We're just gonna have it, I don't know, spawn right on top of you. Granted, he died super fast. My damage feels good. It says my damage is, you know, the correct damage, which would make sense because these guns are both technically gear score 6, and the world that we rolled is our gear score 6, or the adventure that we rolled. Okay, sorry about that. My kiddo just popped in the room. Wanted to know if he could have a piece of candy after his snack. New item? I gotta get better at looking at the item when we pick it up. Sage Stone. Increases earned experience by 30%. Interesting. So a farming weapon, or ring. You know what? Just for S&Gs, we're still pretty early in the game, and we're in adventure mode. I'm kind of wrecking everything right now. Speaking of which, let's throw a heal on before I immediately die for saying that. And yeah, let's get a little extra XP. We got 4 trait points saved up, and we'll keep saving them up, hopefully through this whole adventure mode. Let's just try and get a little bit more powerful through this adventure. It's looking like, though, this dungeon's not going to be that interesting as far as just like anything crazy or anything super new. I think I'm actually just going to fast forward the recording for you folks until we get to the end of this dungeon. Yeah, just kind of speed up the process so I can show more of this adventure overall in a single video. There's not really anything here that we haven't seen before other than me dying. Okay. I'll see you folks once we get to the end of the dungeon and fight the boss. Alright. We're back. That dungeon ended up being pretty short. It only took like another 3 minutes to run through it. Only thing even remotely interesting was one elite popped, but we did not get an illuminite crystal from killing it, so kind of a rip. And now we should have a boss fight. Hopefully it's not the same dude we fought last time. If it's Gorefist, I'm gonna be really upset. So I want to get something new, just so we have more toys to play with, because there's so many freaking cool weapons in this game, and I'm just not getting anything. Okay, Shade. We know Shade. This shouldn't be too bad. Oh, Shroud. My fault. ×2, that's very bad. Should not have talked trash. And part of me wants to reset just because I got bleeding on me so heavy so fast. Alright, we'll just pop a bandage. Whoa! Yep, I'm dead. Come on, Defiler, get him. We gotta heal, we're out of heals. Bad. What is that? No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm in huge trouble. Okay, we got a little bit of space at least. Hot shot's almost up. What the heck is he doing there? We got him. Shadewood. That's new. Okay.
It's over.
I'll catch you guys back at Ward 13. See you in a second. So I just left that dungeon, and I just want to jump back in here real quick. You can see how small the map is compared to like when we were in story mode. Like this area was much larger in story mode, so these adventures are going to be pretty short. I don't think we're going to see too much more in this area, and then we'll find another main area, and then I think it'll end at that. Like there'll probably only be like 2 or 3 more dungeons, if that, before the whole adventure mode is up. But I just kind of want to show you that on the map just to get a feel for it. So these adventure modes, or whatever they are, they quite a bit shorter than what you would see in the campaign. Anyways, I'm gonna run through till I get to the checkpoint, and I'll see you guys at Ward 13. So as I'm running up, we've got a new event here, and now in the campaign we have the crazy tree here, the twisted tree, and I put on that twisted mask that we got from the crazy dude, and we got that bark skin trait. But this is a whole new thing. I actually know what this is, because this is the encounter I got on my first playthrough, so I know what's about to go down here. It looks like we've got a helicopter that's been swallowed up by a tree. So we'll go ahead and check this out, and then we'll go back to Ward 13 and see what we get for killing Shroud. And so that's kind of why it's cool to be able to re-roll these, like, especially something like this. Like, this took me a whole, like...
Had a farm. Fee-fi, fee-fo fum. And on this farm, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff on that farm. Come in, come in. old Mudtooth's home is yours. Mi casa e su casa, as my ma used to say. At least I think that's what it means. So, what brings you up here? Come to chat? Come to trade?
Leave her alone?
Well, sure. Just an old mudder living out the end of the world, huh? And this old heliocopter makes a mighty good sniper's nest.
I bet
Pretty
it does.
Would come waltzing by.
I bet it does.
Isn't my lonely at times? But that makes the occasional visitor all the sweeter. Listen to me talking your ear off already. I got a million stories, but I'm sure you're here for a reason.
Okay, let's see what he's selling. Increases health by 25, lasts 60 minutes. That's right, that's right. I didn't have much money on me the first time I came through here because I was like, I just started the game. Let me grab 2 of these and 1 of these. I mean, we are in adventure mode, we're farming, so that's the point. Might as well grab a couple of those. That could help. I don't want to waste those in adventure mode, but those could help me out later on in the campaign.
Come round again. Pull up a pot, friend. Let old Mudtooth.
So the trick with this dude is he just has a shitload of dialogue, and if you just burn through it all and listen to all his stories, eventually you get an item. It's a lot of dialogue, so I'm just gonna burn through it all, and I'll be back. I'll be back with you folks in a second. So the pocket watch, that's what we just got. He had like 10 different little stories that he told me. I mean, I'm sure you can look it up online or watch a YouTube if you want to actually really want to see what he says, but it wasn't anything terribly interesting, just some little stories he's got.
Listen, I say do good. Yeah. Take care, young'un.
So let's check this
Don't be
thing
a
out.
stranger.
Increases stamina regen by 20%. No. 20 per second and reduces stamina costs. I'm always hurting for stamina, but I really love the gunslinger's charm. But if I go compulsion loop, then at least when we're in a big gunfight and I got lots of enemies to kill, we can keep up some buffs. Since we're just farming this adventure mode once through, we'll do that experience and we'll take the stamina.
Now listen here, Stu, this is nothing personal, but I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you up because I made you. I put you in this world, I can take you out.
Huh.
That is peak one.
Well, I'm glad that we ran into something different. Both that dungeon, that shroud boss, the old dungeon boss, and then this encounter here. That way we can show off a few things. I'd be real disheartened if I just got the exact same things we got in the campaign. That's the whole point of doing this, is to try and see some different stuff. Looks like, yeah, we're almost already at the next dungeon. And see, that's just how quick and dirty these bad boys are. Like, this area was way larger in the story mode. Like, you had to run down much larger corridors and fight through all sorts of dudes with elites spawning before you got to the next dungeon. In adventure mode, it's kind of looking like it just kind of throws you into dungeons left and right. It's like a pure farming mode, which is kind of cool, to be honest, as opposed to just re-rolling the story, which you can do anyways. You can just re-roll like certain sections. Like the assault rifle is insane. You can only get it on Earth, so like we haven't run into that yet. But if you one kept re-rolling, and it's not here either. I don't remember what Junktown is, but I know that's not the assault rifle. Actually, I think we did this. This is the Twisted Mask guy. We've seen this dude. I wonder if I can play it differently this time though. Like get a different item or do something different. Like last time we killed him, maybe I can help him.
Quiet. Quiet. Where'd you come from? Hurt him. No, don't. No. Voices. It's the voices. No, I can't. The destroyer. He sees you. Forget. Yeah, forgot everything. The Oak's watching, huh? It's always watching. 1,000 eyes, mouths whispering, waiting. Whisper. Here's what I have. Sure.
Okay, so yeah, the last time he just straight attacked me. Okay. You know, and I have the Twisted Mask. I wish I would have put it on before I came up to him. I wonder if that would have triggered something else. I'm gonna put it on here in a second after I buy this from him. But, yeah, we'll buy all that. Thank you.
Yeah, fine. But just keep.
Let's see what happens if I throw the same mask on. You know what I mean? Like, now I have his mask. We're practically friends now, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the whispers say, pay it no mind. What Oak? No, stop it. Stop, please. What mask? Oh, I don't know. No.
Okay. So, it certainly didn't add anything after the fact, but maybe if I would have walked up with it, but probably not. He's probably just the dude to get the mask from. But it looked like I just got a trait point instead, and I wonder if that's because I already have the mask. I'm not 100% sure of like all the finer details of how this game works. I would consider myself still fairly new to it, even though I played through it once. It was just like, you know, pretty cash. Let's go to Ward 13 instead so that I can automatically fast travel back. And we're burning through this. This adventure mode's going quick.
Hey, friend, come on in.
So yeah, it looks like we open the door and then we head out here to the left and south. Nope. Left and south. Probably nothing new here. I'll catch you guys at whatever I find at the end of this zone. Still just kind of running along this adventure mode, looking for that next dungeon. There it is right down there. I'll just unpause the recording to show you guys I just found a trait book, and that gets us up to 7 trait points ready to spend. I don't think there would have been anything up to the north. We didn't, yeah. I guess possibly there could be one thing up there. But this will likely be a dungeon that'll lead us to like the next overworld area, which will end with a boss. Okay, the Choking Hollow. I think we ran through the Choking Hollow once, and we ended up fighting the Mangler at the end, the little guy that... Is that a fogged gate already? Okay. It looks like it's just boss immediately. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, adventure mode is... It's just pure action, it seems like. Good lord, like, we're just getting into all sorts of trouble. I'm not sure what the heck's about to happen. Looks like I'm fighting a big oak tree. Oh, okay, yeah, this is the other world boss. Yeah, okay. I think this is the world boss that we would have fought when we fought Singe. So I think this is the end of the adventure. Like, killing this guy and then, like, you just re-roll it. Like, it's just, wow, that fast. Crazy. Standing still, no good.
Crap!
I need to heal. Oh, okay, what am I? I was very silly. Hot shots up. I need to shoot his back, like right there we go, right? Oh goodness, but I gotta. Oh no, I need to heal bad. I do a lot of panic rolling, and I apologize for that. I'm just trying to get the heck out of dodge right now and regroup. Let's get a heal. I mean, he's pretty low. I don't want to. I'm coughing because I'm infected. Out of bullets or something? What was that? That was weird. Whatever it is, it threw me off my game and need to be careful. There we go. That should be a boss gun, because I'm pretty sure that was a full-on world boss, so that should be a brand new gun. Or a melee item. I guess it could be like a boss melee item. Something else, and I'm not sure the full details on how it works and all the different tricks, but like some of the bosses, like there's 2 different ways you can kill them, I guess. Like, I should probably do a little bit more homework if I really want to talk about it any more than that, but I guess some of the bosses, there's like 2 ways you can kill them. Like, I don't know, like one, I think it was something like shoot its tail off first or something like that, or, and then you get like a different item, so you can kind of choose between the 2 boss items if you do your homework in advance, which I have not done. That's it. Yeah, that's the end of the entire adventure mode. So now you just let's just kill ourselves so we can fast travel. And so you know, I paused the recording a couple times, but still that only took us about 30 minutes to run through, and we're gonna get some stuff out of this. So yeah, that's a neat little farm. Let's go to Ward 13 and see what we get. I'm hoping it's a gun. Let's see. Where's Ford? Ford is up in that room, so we need to go this way and underneath to the right. Perfect. Please be a gun.
I'm not in the mood for chat. What? All right.
It is. Let's go. Of course we're getting it. I feel like I've got another one of these now too. Must be from, oh yeah, we killed Shroud. We had that, we had that. That's new. We had that. We had that. So this is new. This is what we got for killing Shroud. Yeah, why not? Why not?
I've got work to do.
So, we got this bad boy. So you can see these boss weapons, the weapon mod, it's not removable. Okay. Well, let's just go try that bad boy out. Oh, we didn't even have our good armor on. I forgot to change it back. Look at that. What a awesome move. Actually, let me run to the other vendors. The person that sells iron up front, I should probably check them more often so I can keep getting some materials to upgrade weapons. Yeah, let's buy all, like always. Oh, luminite crystals. Wow, nice.
Till next time.
Whoops, what the fuck am I doing?
How's it going?
Too excited. It was like, saw crystals and my mind went crazy. Simulacrum too, right? Yeah, huge. We're gonna go back to ROM like feeling strong.
I have lost much.
Ooh, now we're down to 3 crystals though. Wow, yeah. I almost need to like re-roll and that's what I'm gonna do. I should probably just do another one of these episodes. We should probably, yeah, let's just do it. Run to the crystal and re-roll, and let's bump it up 1. Well, no, it's not. Yeah, let's bump it up 1 for the adventure mode at least. So yeah, it took us 44 minutes to clear, and now we just create a new one. You know, no, let's do ROM, and I'll leave it on normal. But that'll be interesting, because we're hurting bad for luminite crystals. We're gonna get to a point where we're not even gonna be able to buy boss weapons, and that's gonna be sad. So yeah, let's just re-roll another adventure in the next episode. We'll do a ROM normal adventure, and I'll try and do some more of the editing like I did this time and pause it. Like if we're just going through areas, it's literally the exact same thing that we've already run through before, just to try and keep the adventures moving. And then whenever we're doing the campaign, we'll we'll film all of it and go through all the pain together. All right, I'll catch you folks in the next one. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.